Max, what do you think, buddy? What do you think, Max? You like it down here? Should we try to shoot some fish? Huh? You like it? All right, airboat ride with my buddy Gary and the two dogs. The river's been super high. It's muddy. Ugh. Max, get out the way, buddy. Here, sweetie, here, come on, pal. You go here, you sit here, Max. Oh, stay there, pal. All right. Earplugs. Notice the dogs have earmuffs. I've been wanting to shoot this video for a while, but the weather and the rain just wasn't cooperating. Here we fish the rivers. This is the Delaware River. We've had a lot of rain this summer, and it's been like a river of Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. So our boat fishing is primarily at night. We have to wait till the water gets low and gin clear. Then we get carp, big snapping turtles, you know, eels, all kind of goofy stuff. This is a quick video, and hopefully I'll get, as we come into the fall, I'll get out and get some real bow fishing in and use it. This all started with, I wanted to try the new Megamouth reel. I've always used the AMS stuff and I really liked it. The AMS stuff has been awesome, especially for large game with the float system. The AMS transfers to that. We've had it transfer to rods for sharks and stuff like that. So for big game bow fishing, I still think AMS is the way to go. That's what I shot, alligators, sharks, etc., etc. But for our local bow fishing, this Megamouth had a lot of neat features that I wanted to try. So I bought the reel, and I'd always had a Titan 2 set up. I had Tradtech limbs on it before, but I thought, okay, what would be the ultimate bow fishing setup for me? Now, I'm certainly not advocating or saying that you need to spend, you know, if you would put this bow together, because it's got Border Hex 7 limbs on it, a Titan 2 riser, the Megamouth itself. I mean, this is a $1,600, $1,700 bow fishing setup, and I'm not saying you could use the cheapest bow, a PVC bow, for bow fishing. but I had the stuff laying around. I thought I'd throw together what would be my ultimate fishing bow. So I haven't really even shot this much. Now, I don't need the limb savers and the string silencers on the bow, but they were on the string, and I pretty much left it as a serviceable bow, except threw the Megamouth on it. Now, I've got one of Dan Decker's triple D on the forums. He made me a shelf plate system, really good. I'll get a close-up of that. My buddy Gary's the cameraman. How I set up the string was I was using a 3-under plastic tab for a while, and I've gotten away with it, and I've gone back to the old no glove AMS stuff. I do shoot 3-under. I have a brass knock to kind of keep everything tight. So the whole thought process would be to take, these are 45-pound hex 7s on this bow. To me, this is going to hopefully turn out to be a thumping great bow fishing setup for everything that you wouldn't need to transfer like on an AMS setup. So this will actually probably be one of the first arrows out of it. So let's just see. Now we're not shooting at a fish, we're just shooting it. Now, the hex limbs are super efficient and work. Boy, that is super. I mean, compared to the AMS reeling in, that's night and day. The AMS uses a roller that squeezes the line. Great system. This is an open face style reel, almost like your old Zebcos, but all redone for, basically just a purpose-built fishing reel. Aluminum handles on it. Nice machined aluminum knob. I mean, the body's plastic, but the machined aluminum parts that are with it seem to be very well done. Now, what's nice about this is there is no catch, just like the AMS. You don't have to do anything to disengage the reel to shoot it. All you have to do is pull the bow back, get your anchor. Again, the hex limbs are going to really like the weight. Now, to engage the reel, it's free spooling. It's got a lot of line on here. I think there's 200 or 300 pound test line that comes on it. All you do is engage the thumb spool here. I mean, that's like reeling in a kid's reel. Again, 90% of my bow fishing is done at night. And I've had tangles on the AMSs. I've had, not just with the spool system. To have a, Max, don't fall in. Look at Max, he's going, oops. Hold on, we gotta get Max out. Max, come here, buddy. Come here, Max.
Right there, he's right there.
Come here, Max, come here, buddy. Okay. Did you get that on video? All right, Max decided to go for a swim. You all right, buddy? Take a breath. Whew. You okay? All right, so that's why we don't take dogs bow fishing. But back to the reel. I haven't put enough time with it to really see if I really like it, but just off of playing around, again, I like that I don't have to disengage anything to shoot. I can just, in the dark, the more light you put on around your face, the bugs. So we fish in pretty much dark just with spotlights on the water. So to have this set up, the arrow is very secure. I'm liking the no glove. I mean, it's awesome. Dan Decker did a crazy good job again on his shelf system. Works awesome. So big thanks to Dan. John Word of Trad Tech on the Titan risers, they're awesome. And of course, border hex limbs. And again, these big heavy fishing arrows, this thing's just gonna eat it up. So again, as the summer goes on, here, we'll try a farther shot. As the summer, wow, that actually really, really throws a heavy arrow really hard. Here, film behind me. I'll shoot out that way once. So you reel it up to here, bring it in. I mean, real quick. Dan's system on the shelf is really holding it. I have a piece of seal skin on top of it. Okay, get right behind. Ready? I mean, look at the cast on that for a big fiberglass fishing arrow. Totally awesome. And again, look how smooth and how easy that comes in. Awesome stuff. Most of my bow fishing is almost straight down to 5 yards off the boat. This has got such good cast with these limbs and this heavy fiberglass arrow. you can actually, and again, I mean, this is like the 5th time I've shot it. Really, it really does a good job with it. I'm psyched. So after I get some decent time on this setup, and like I said, I'm really liking what I'm seeing with the reel. The reel is really working well. The limbs are really eating up the heavy arrow, and of course, the Titan Rise is just a great platform for almost everything. So I'll get back. Hopefully we'll get some fish shot on camera and have some fun. Thank you. Go, swim back in. I'm sure if I swam across, he'd come with me. You're my buddy. You're my buddy. Whoa, whoa.